let's get this shit started. Let me just make sure this is up and running on the thing real quick. Yep, okay. There we go. We're chilling. Um, right. Right, so I'm gonna go through the entire card. I'm probably gonna rush through like the fucking prelims, like early prelims and just normal prelims. Because let's be honest, nobody really gives a fuck. But also, just because I don't want to sit here for 3 hours and break down every fight meticulously, if that's how you pronounce that fucking word. But we're gonna kick it off with Brad Katona versus however the fuck you say this guy's name. Um, I was just before I started the fucking stream, I was just looking at this shit. So verdict on the computer for some fucking reason. I mean, it's sort of wacky on the phone as well sometimes, but on the PC, like I can't log into my account, but what I'm essentially going to be doing is I'm gonna put through all my picks and try and basically get the perfect card every week, which is what I do anyway on Verdict. If you go to Mystic Grim on Verdict, you can follow the fucking account if you want. Um, But it's all wacky. Like none of the fucking shit here makes any sense. Like he has 11 fights, but he has 12 knockouts. Like, sorry, 11 wins, he has 12 knockouts. None of that makes sense. But you can see this shit here. It's like quick and easy to get to. So that I'm just gonna use this, and I've got a bunch of shit up here for later. But um, straight away looking at this, I'm taking Bekzat. I think that's how you say his name. Bekzat Al Makan. That could be fucking wrong. He's from fucking Kazakhstan. Who cares? Um, he lost to Umar Nugurmedov. Probably mispronounced that. Like I'm gonna mispronounce everyone's fucking names on this, just by the way, because I'm illiterate. But anyway, um, he lost to Umar. What he? I mean, that was his first fight. How the fuck was his first fight in the UFC? I just noticed that his first fight in the UFC was fucking Umar. Like, how the fuck? That's crazy. Anyway, he got decisioned by Umar. I feel like that's important. And he's fighting Brad Katana. Katona. Brad's not that good. Um, just overall isn't that good. Like his last loss was that he lost to Garrett Armsfield. Like he beat Cody Gibson. Fair enough. Like he's just not. I'm taking. We'll take Beckzats. Let me do it on my phone as well while I'm doing this, just so I can keep track of it. So we're gonna take we'll take him by probably just by decision more than likely is my yeah. I'll take him by decision here. Um, like what I'm trying to do here is basically fucking impossible. I'm trying to pick every fight exactly on Verdict, which I've never done before, and I'm like a black belt on Verdict. Um, just to be clear, black belt on Verdict. It's a website, guys. It's not an IRL like fucking martial art. Just to be clear, um, but yeah, we'll take him by decision, probably. Yeah, just by decision. He's probably just gonna fucking wrestle fuck him. Like Brad's just not that good overall. Like if I'm being completely fucking honest, he just isn't. Why the fuck does this keep bringing that up? I was back. Yeah, okay, right. Now Daniel Santos, if I'm not mistaken, this is that guy. Let me get rid of these. This is the guy that um didn't he? No, maybe this isn't the guy. Yeah, maybe he's not the same guy I'm thinking of. Does it say? Oh no, it is shoot the box. Maybe this is that same guy I'm thinking of. This kid's pretty good from my understanding. I'm pretty sure this guy's good too. Um, let me have a look here. Look here. Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, he's one of these road to the UFC guys. So the thing about these road to the UFC guys, they kind of just quit. I'm not gonna lie. Like some of them are just sort of like soft as fuck. Like I know I'm not the one getting in the cage, but these motherfuckers seem to quit. I'm gonna take I'm gonna take Santos. I'm gonna take him probably by submission. Um, 5'10", 5. This guy does have the reach. See, I'm pretty sure this guy's a striker, if I remember correctly. A lot of these guys are like good at striking and they're good at like jits, but like they play bottom and stuff. I'm gonna take Daniel. He's like pretty like from what I've seen, he's well rounded. He does make some mistakes and shit, but if I was to take him, I'd go Santos sub, right? Um, just because I think you would catch him in something, but you know, might not. Who the fuck knows? I'm just fucking brainstorming here. Now, Bruno Silva versus how do you pronounce this guy's fucking name? Oh yeah, it's Marc Andre. Right. Okay, okay. Yeah, he just KO'd fucking Julian Marquez. When was that? Yeah, his last fight was in 2023. I swear he fought more recently than that. Um, that doesn't seem right because that was a long time ago. Got subbed by Anthony Hernandez. Anthony Hernandez is like insanely good, in my opinion. He beat Jordan Wright. Jordan Wright's mid as fuck. The other, see, how old is this guy? 1990, so he's 35. How old is Bruno now? Bruno's fucking like 38. No, he's the same age. Bruno's the same age as this guy. Interesting, interesting. Um, he did just. What the fuck? Why is this flyweight? See, this is what I mean. This thing's all whacked out. It's definitely not flyweight. They're middleweights. See, I'm pretty sure this is all like bugged. Bruno Silva. Let me just fucking pull this up. Record. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so he lost to fucking Ismail. That's yeah. He's on like a massive loss streak. I thought so. I thought so. And Marc Andre is I think he's also on a, like I swear he lost his last fight. I could be fucking wrong here. Yeah, he's on a three. So it's a mid off essentially. We've got here. Yeah, he got knocked out by Joe Pyfer. That's fucking right. Yeah, and then he got KO'd again. Ooh, interesting. So he's coming off two back-to-back KOs. Pardon me. And what is Silver coming off? Unanimous decisions. See, yeah, I don't know. This is a fucking toss-up to be completely honest. Um, Yeah, I thought he was born. So in 1989, he was born. He was born 1990. Okay, 6'1", 74 inch. They have the same reach. Same like these are like we're looking at two of very similar individuals right now. Um, I genuinely don't know who to fucking pick here. I'm gonna just take fucking Marc Andre because I think Bruno Silva's like just a fucking idiot. Like he's just like he's okay, but he's just not that good. I would take Baralt Marc Andre by decision. We'll take him by decision, right? Okay. Moving on to the next fight. Can this fucking go away? Jesus Christ, this is all clunky as hell. Um, right. This is an interesting fight right here. Sterling versus Ivan Erslan. See, I don't know much about this guy. Obviously, I know about Sterling. I'm from Australia. I sort of keep up to date with all these guys. I swear he's not 6'4". I don't think that's correct. He's got only 5-0, but isn't he? I'm pretty sure he's a kickboxer, from my understanding. Um, just rip this into here. The only reason I'm copy and pasting because I suck at typing. So yeah, he's 6-0. Okay, interesting. I probably should have pre-done this, or because I knew this was going to be buggy as hell, but fuck, here we go. This is it's first time. It'll get better as the cards go on, as I get better at doing this. Um, record, here we go. So, this guy's 14-4. Okay, so he's only had one fight in the UFC, and it was against Ion Cotabella. He got split decisioned. What that tells me, right there, what that tells me is he fucking sucks. So we're gonna take Navajo Sterling to just probably flatline KO this fucking moron. We'll take Sterling. That's not what I was supposed to do. Sterling by a fucking just flush knockout like 10 seconds into the fight because this guy's clearly an idiot. Um, right, moving on to the next fight. Ooh, oh yeah, yeah. See, here we go. Now we have Ion Cotabella versus Bukauskas. See, like I don't even have to look at them because I know both of these fighters. I'm gonna take Cotabella to probably just win by decision. Actually, I lied. Let me look at fuck's sakes. Just fucking copy. Fuck, I don't even need to look, to be honest. I think Cotabella's going to win by decision. We'll take him by decision. Um, yeah, Cotabella's going to win by decision. Jessica Andrade versus this chick. Do I know anything about this chick? Let me have a look. Oh, no, I have seen her fights. Yeah. Mariana Bruno Silva. Yeah. No, this chick's good, actually. From what I remember, she's older. She's 36. Okay, I don't know if that's correct, but that is so. She's older, and she's also fighting Andrade. I take Andrade all the time purely because Andrade has won me money like a few times, and she's also like one time on Verdict, I just took her by fucking sub. Um, like put all my XP on her by someone got like fucking 20,000 XP on fucking Verdict one time. So I know she's coming off losses. Yeah, she lost to Aaron Blanchfield and Zhang Jian, but they're both good fighters. Blanchfield not so much, but she's also old. Like when was she put 91? I'm pretty sure this isn't fucking correct. I'm like 80% sure this isn't correct. Let me fucking put this in here. Um, just fucking yeah, record. 99. Really? I thought she was older, you know. She's what, 35 then? Um, I thought she was older, to be completely honest. Oh, you see, this isn't even showing all of her last fights either. Like, see, that shit, yeah, okay, now let me fucking put her in. It was not showing, because I was like, didn't that happen ages ago? Because I remember watching those fights. So this shit's like cooked. It's like not fucking, we're not looking at that shit anymore. We're just gonna look on here. Um, yeah, she beat Bruno Silva. And I mean, she's technically older than her too. I'm gonna take Andrade. I thought Andrade was washed, but then she just somehow wins again. Like, look, she fucking KO'd Mackenzie Dern and then split decision. Like, you know what I mean? Um, yeah, we'll take Andrade. We'll take Andrade. By probably by decision. Let's be fucking honest here. Andrade by decision. Um. This fight, this is okay. This is an interesting fight purely because, um, like we now know Mike Mallett's a bitch. We know that now, right? Now, what we don't know is Charles Radke retarded? Okay, that I not 100% sure if I know that or not yet. So let me just look at his record here. Okay, in the UFC, pardon me, he's 3-1. So he got KO'd by Carlos Prates, which, I mean, it's Carlos Prates. He's a good fighter. Also, he just lost to Ingari, but he's a very solid fighter, and he's a top 15 guy. Who else did he beat? Oh yeah, that's right. He beat Blood Diamond. Blood Diamond's just a fucking disabled person they put in the ring. I had no idea why. It makes I can't even explain to you how bad he is at fighting. Um, like I'm sure kickboxing is fucking incredible, right? But I truly do not understand. Like when he's in the UFC cage, he looks like if as if you chucked me in the UFC cage, right? I just get my ass fucking kicked, right? It's just weird as fuck. He did what did he do? Oh, he KO'd Matthew Semmelsberger. That's right. See now, here's the thing. Do I think? See, this is where MMA math doesn't make any fucking sense. We look at Mike Mallett's record. Oh yeah, he won a unanimous decision after he. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck just happened with my headset. Let me fucking check real quick. So it's got 50% battery. Yeah, okay, that fucking cut out. That's probably gonna echo or whatever the fuck. Anyway, moving on. Um, yeah, fucking essentially, he just fucking completely threw this fight against Neil Magny, right? I don't know how or why or what the fuck happened, but he just like fucking was winning and then just like gave up after winning the 2.5 rounds. It was hilarious. Like Neil Magny literally landed 57 of those strikes. I'm pretty sure it was like 50 of those strikes were in the last 30 seconds of round three of that fight, if I remember correctly. Um, yeah, like he sub KO sub. It is unanimous decision. Trevin Giles. Look, I probably think Mike Mallet is the better fighter here, but I will never pick him purely on the basis of that I know he's a bitch. So like he's from Canada. Come on, guys. We're gonna take Charles Radke probably just by decision. Like I'll just take him by decision or possibly KO. Actually, we'll take you know what? We'll take Radke by KO. We're gonna go Radke by KO. Now, okay, now this is where it gets real fucking interesting, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna move on to the main card. See, this thing's all wigged out. I'm telling you. Okay, this is the main card. This fight was cancelled. It's now the Kyle fight, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I was looking at it before. Yeah, so Burns Morales got pushed. So it's next weekend, if I'm not mistaken. It's the main fight of the fight night next weekend. He was supposed to fight Joel Alvarez, and now they've given him Kyle Prep-Olek. I think I know at least something about this guy. Um, yeah, he's older. He is old. I'm almost certain that Bennett, this is gonna be like Benet's sort of like back in the mix fight. Um, I would like to look. I wonder, does it have events and fights? Can I just fucking, yeah, I can, I think. Okay, cool. That actually makes this way easier for me. Um, right. I'm just gonna get rid of this. We're just gonna work from here, okay? Work from here. Jesus Christ, this guy's 0-2 in the UFC. Okay, Benet. Where else was I looking? Benet. If Benet doesn't win this, that's gonna be hilarious. Because he just lost to Dustin Poirier and Renato Moicano. Now, both of them are like, what, top 5 guys in lightweight? Like top 8 guys lightweight? He beat Matt Frivola. He beat Moses. This guy's good as fuck, from what I remember. Ismail Bonfim's good as fuck. Like, if he can't beat this guy, like, this is sort of like a confidence fight. I reckon that he was supposed to fight that other dude, and it got cancelled. He was supposed to fight, Joel Alvarez. I that's probably mispronounced that. Joel, whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying. This guy's good as shit, right? So I was like, damn, they fucking really just throwing Benet to fucking the Wolves. But now he pulls out pretty injured or something. He's fighting this guy. This guy fucking sucks. So you've got to take. You've got to take Benet by fuck. I'd say KO. Like this, surely he gets KO'd. Probably like first or second, maybe even subbed. Maybe even sub first or second round. You know what? I'm gonna go sub. I'm gonna go that he subs this guy rear naked choke probably like midway through round two, early round two. Okay, this is a fight right here that I'm sort of interested in, surprisingly, because it's women's MMA. Because, like, let's be honest, it's like fucking five fighters in women's MMA that are interesting to watch, and then the rest of it's just yuck, unanimous decision fest. But the interesting fighters are fighting on this card, so some of them anyway. Um, yeah, she beat the fuck out of Andrade, didn't she? I remember watching this fight. She beat Andrade's ass, if I remember correctly. And she's undefeated in the UFC. I did know that. I did know that. Now, if we look um at Grasso's record, like she's been fighting Shevchenko. She's fought Shevchenko like fucking 3 times. Um, won the first one by sub. Crazy fight, sick fight. Shevchenko was like winning that fight until she got subbed in the fourth. It was a crazy fight. Um, then there was the draw, right? There's the draw. So Grasso kept the belt after the draw, which, if I remember correctly, I think I had Shevchenko winning that fight from memory, but it ended up being a draw, which is like insane. This fight, yeah, Shevchenko just came out and dominated the entire fight. It was fucking great. Like she's just literally just pinned her, like took her down, pinned her. Now, do I think Natalia Silva can do that? Is the question here. Do I think she can do that? See, what I'm seeing here is she doesn't shoot a lot of takedowns. What does it say? Her takedown average. Yeah, like she has 25% takedown. She has good takedown defense. So what I would guess is this is going to end up going to be a striking matchup. If I'm not mistaken, like Grasso's quite a good striker. Yeah, like she was striking with Shevchenko like in this fight. She took her to a draw, right? Um, and a lot of the strikes here were landed after the takedowns. Um, yeah, like she has subs. Like she's sort of like well-rounded, from what I understand. I believe I'm gonna take Grasso by sub here. I'm gonna take Grasso by sub. We're gonna go Grasso sub. Probably what round? Grasso by sub round three, round two, round three. That's my guess here. It's gonna be very similar to this fight, except honestly, low key higher level fighting because this guy fucking sucks. Um, Jose Aldo versus Zahabi. This guy's on a tear, isn't he? Yeah, 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 yeah. Look, I don't know. I would assume. How old's this guy? Damn, this guy's old as fuck. What the hell? Okay, so they're not fucking. Yeah, he's 12 and 2, but the guy's fucking like 38 for fuck's sakes. Okay, he doesn't shoot a lot of takedowns. Is he gonna stand and strike with Jose Aldo? If he's gonna stand and strike with Jose Aldo, I think that's kind of fucking stupid. Um, yeah, like I think this might end up being another Jonathan Martinez fight. Except obviously this guy's probably worse than Jonathan Martinez, to be completely honest. Um, yeah, look, wait, how the fuck did? Yo, these stats got to be whack. How did Aldo end up winning that fight? This has to be like back to front or some shit. Yeah, look, it's such a storied career though. Look at this shit right here. Like just an insane run. Like from fucking here from 2008 till um 2014. Like just before Conor KO'd him. Like this run is crazy. Like it's just he's such a fucking legend. Like genuinely, like when you first get into MMA, a lot of people got into MMA like when Conor McGregor, like literally around this fucking time when Conor McGregor knocks him out. It's sort of when I sort of fucking like figured out what MMA was, like just because it was like getting blasted all over the internet. But it's like Jesus Christ, this motherfucker has been fighting for so long. Like it's crazy, and he's still beating like the best guy. He's at 135 now. I'm taking Jose Aldo. I think he's probably just gonna like do the same thing he did to Martinez. Like this guy doesn't seem like he does a lot of takedowns, anything like that. And they're like the same age. Like they're both old. I'll take Jose Aldo. He's just a world class fighter. That's what I take there. Okay. Now this is where we get into the nitty gritty. This is where I've already got this fucking brought up. So Frott is undefeated. That's right. Manon is undefeated in the UFC. Both the chicks that these both are fighting are undefeated UFC fighters. Like undefeated in the UFC, which is interesting. She's 35. What's Shevchenko? Yeah, Shevchenko's a little bit older. Um, and it's like, dude, it's just Shevchenko is so good. Like okay, she lost to Amanda Nunes twice. Everybody loses to Amanda Nunes. Amanda Nunes is the greatest women's fighter ever, right? Nobody stands a fucking chance. A lot of these, like, Jessica Eye is quite good, you know. But it's like a lot of these fighters that she's beaten here, like you never really hear of them again, except for like Jessica Andrade, obviously Lauren Murphy's old as fuck, she's not here anymore. Talia Santos, man, that fight, I scored this fight for Talia. Now I know she has more strikes, have the same amount of takedowns. I don't know, man. It just seemed like Talia won that fight when I watched it. But anyway, the Grasso fights, like Shevchenko got caught. Just literally all like the reason fucking Grasso won this fight was nothing other than Shevchenko made a mistake and like Grasso just like built upon that mistake and won. Um, but she came out and dominated Grasso in this last fight. Now the thing is, right? Yeah, Frot, she's TKO'd. I mean, Tabitha Ritchie doesn't, yeah, like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But then since then, it's just been unanimous decisions, as per usual. Yeah, she beat Erin Blanchfield. She dominated Blanchfield. Oh, fuck. She dominated Blanchfield. Um, I, this fight was weird, in my opinion. She did come out and dominate Blanchfield. I don't think Blanchfield's that good, personally. She did dominate Blanchfield. I don't know, man. I think I've got to take Shevchenko here. Like, this is sort of like where I'm at with the whole thing. Like, I feel like you've got to take Shevchenko because I don't see enough out of Manon. I just don't see enough here because Shevchenko's like got to be like right now that's currently fighting probably the most well-rounded fighter by far. Like in women's MMA especially, because like if you want to kickbox, she's gonna stand there and kickbox. But it's like if you're a kickboxer, she's just gonna take you down and dominate you on the ground. If you're a wrestler, she's gonna keep it on the feet and beat your ass on the feet. Like she just does. She's so well rounded into the fact that like whatever you're really good at, she can counter it because she's really good at everything. Like she's as good as at everything as you are at like that one thing. Like they've got chicks who come in like kickboxers and shit. If they come in, they're grapplers. I like she's so fucking good still, you know? Like when was that last fight? When was this? This was just in September last year. She's had a good little bit of time off. It's not like too much time. She's probably rested. Her injury, like any injuries, niggly injuries, she sort of looked after. I'm gonna have to take Shevchenko here. I think Shevchenko wins probably by decision more than likely. It'll probably just be like 5 rounds. She'll just like beat her up for 5 rounds more than likely. Could be close, to be fair. A lot of her fights have gotten closer and closer as she's gotten older. So it could be a closer fight. I'm assuming what's going to happen. She's probably just going to win 3 rounds. It's going to be like 3-2. Like she's going to win 3 rounds to 2 rounds. It'll be a 40, 48, 47 sort of victory or whatever the fuck. I don't even know what I'm saying. But you know what I mean. I think Shevchenko will win this fight. I'm gonna say by decision. Win this fight by decision. And this is where we move on to this fight right here. I'm fucking keen on this cunt right here. So I hate Bilal Muhammad. I want that to be very fucking clear. I hate Bilal Muhammad, and it's for no other reason than he's just annoying. He's just so cringe and annoying. I hate him so much. I truly fucking despise him. Um, Now, when we're looking at everything, get these out of here. These are the two. This is two important things. See, the problem is like, and I love JDM. JDM's probably my favorite fighter in the UFC right now. If he's not my favorite, he's like top three, right? Um, he has the things I like, right? I'll list things I like about JDM right now. Has dog. We know he has the dog in him. He can fucking grit it out. He can edge those fights out. I know he has 5 round fight experience because on the regional scene in Australia, he fought an Eternal and he like defended the belt. If I'm not mistaken, if I go JDM, go like his fucking, hold on, actually, record. I think if you go to his Tapology, it'll probably show it on Tapology. Um, yeah, like he's 17-2. Does it have all of his fights here? Professional bouts. Randy Brown, Contender Series. Yeah. See, if I'm not mistaken, these are 5 round fights. To be fair, though, none of them went 5 rounds, if I'm not mistaken. So, like, a lot of these were championship fights in Eternal. Um, it doesn't say, yeah, he had this Cage Warriors fight. I keep seeing shit about that. To be fair, I don't think he's ever gone round 5. I don't. Yeah, he's never gone round 5, by looks of it. He's had a lot of 3 round fights and stuff, and he. But see, this fight was interesting to me on the fact of this right here, the takedowns. So Gilbert was essentially doing like he was essentially being Bilal in that fight because Gilbert's sort of like older in his career, later in his career, and he fights a lot like less like dying on his shield sort of thing, if you want to say. Like he still has a dog in him and stuff. He's just older. He's wearing down his career. But see, he will take these sorts of routes where he'll just take you down and sort of try and pin you and like keep you in control positions, try and like ground and pound you and stuff. Sort of similar to what Bilal does. Bilal doesn't use ground and pound at all, right? He doesn't use any fucking ground and pound. Like he's literally zero ground and pound. Okay, and everyone keeps saying now because he's knocked out Sean Brady. He fucking didn't even knock out Sean Brady. It's just Sean Brady's brain dead as fuck and used his face as a fucking like he tried to block the punches with his face essentially. Like I'm pretty sure Bilal hit him. Like it looked like like when you have a dream and you try to punch something and nothing happens. That's what it looked like when he was punching Sean Brady in the head. He has no fucking KO power. I'm pretty sure if me and Bilal Muhammad stood in front of each other and tried to punch each other in the head, like I don't even punch that hard either. Like I've got a weak punch on me. I'll tell you what, I've got little bitch hands. Like I guarantee I punch harder than him. That's how soft this guy punches. But he's world class at like everything else he does, right? Like his wrestling is world class. You can't deny that. Um, Wrestling's world class. Um, I mean, I'd like to say his striking is world class, but it just isn't. He's just got like just okay striking. It's like it works for his style. It's a lot like there's a lot of fighters in the UFC that have this sort of striking, where it's like their striking specifically works because of all the other things they do, and the way he shoots takedowns and all that sort of stuff. He shoots takedowns from really far out, is what I've noticed. Um, and my understanding that's not good, but it like fucking works. I don't know why it works. People just suck. I don't know. I truly don't know. But he shoots these takedowns from far out when like essentially like a good takedown is when you time it when like they're striking, you duck under the arms and you fucking shoot a takedown on them. The way he does it a lot of the time is he fucking shoot like they'll be out striking distance and he'll like be just striking straight and he puts pressure on guys. He's good at pressuring as well. That is what he's world class at as well. He's world class at the pressure striking, not like the actual ability of striking, but the pressure. Um, and he just like moves forward and keeps you on like your back against the fence and sort of stuff. But he will shoot from far out. Um, but he does have good cardio, like all of these things. He's gone 5 rounds. Like he can go 5 rounds. We know he can go 5 rounds. But it's just JDM. Like I can't bet against it. I think JDM knocks him out, and now that's purely because I'm biased as fuck, and I want JDM to win this fight. Like more than anything, I want him to win. But the problem is too is like everyone's saying like if JDM wins, then we're not gonna get Ilia Topuria versus Islam Makhachev. I think either way, it's not gonna matter. I think we're gonna get that fight. That's a fight that like has to be made. We know that fight's getting made. So I don't even take that into like account of who I want to win. Purely like I just think JDM can catch Bilal, and I think Bilal's got enough delusional confidence and like where like he says he's not going to shoot takedowns. We know he's going to shoot takedowns. Like it's not even a fucking question whether or not he's going to shoot takedowns or not. But I think he's gonna like sort of stand with him, shoot a takedown, and then he's turning off. Oh, fucking hear. I don't know if I can be heard right now. Yeah, no, it should be right now. My headset keeps fucking turning. Like my microphone keeps turning off. This is gonna stress me out. Anyway, technical difficulties. It's fine. Whatever. What was I saying? Oh yeah. I think what's going to happen is Bilal is going to sort of like he'll probably take him down like halfway through or like maybe like early in the first round. Maybe JDM will get up. He's gonna try and wear on JDM. I believe maybe second, third round, he's gonna sort of stand with JDM, and there's gonna be a point where he's like JDM's going to catch him at some point, and especially because it is 5 rounds, and you have no fear, right? There's no fear of Bilal finishing you, right? Like there isn't. They're just, like because JDM's better than fucking JDM is better than Sean Brady, like at striking, right? So we don't have to worry about a KO. He's never gonna sub you. Like I don't even think Bilal Muhammad knows how to like submit somebody, and that's not like just someone talking shit. I'm pretty sure he has no fucking comprehension of how to submit somebody. Like I don't think he knows what a submission is. Um, so like, because if you just look, he has a rear naked choke here against whoever that is. No, I know who Takashi Sato is. I think he's okay, but like you know what I mean? And then other than that, it's these 2 KOs. He lost by KO to fucking Vicente Luque, and then he KO'd Augusto Monato. I don't know who that is. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I'm that hardcore of a fan. I have no fucking clue who this guy is, right? And he was fucking tight. Like this fight looked like it was close except he has the takedown. So like there's no fear of a finish, right? There's no fear. So I reckon maybe it's gonna be similar to the Burns fight. If JDM's to win, it has to be similar to the Burns fight in the way that like it's sort of back and forth ish during the fight. On the feet, JDM's gonna dominate like the fucking positioning and just like the striking, and he's just gonna use that like boxing and like a bit like, and he throws good kicks. That's something that's underrated about JDM is the way he sets up and throws kicks. I reckon maybe third, fourth round, JDM's going to KO him. If not, I believe by the later rounds, if he doesn't KO him, once it gets into the later rounds, like that third, fourth, fifth, I feel like JDM's going to start to be able to like keep him off him, keep Bilal off him a bit, and fucking like they're a bit sweaty and shit. He uses that like unorthodox approach to escape positions, like you saw in the Gilbert Burns fight, like where he spins on the cage. He does a lot of unorthodox shit. Like he uses like almost uses like leg attacks to escape bottom position and shit, or like when they have like the rear body lock, right? He will like do that like knee bar like dive, like you dive under for the knee bar when they've got like a rear body lock. But he uses that to get back to his feet. Like he doesn't use it to like, oh, let me like try and leg lock this guy because he's not a moron like that. So like that's something that I do like is he has these unorthodox, like weird ways of escaping positions, but he actually actively tries to escape positions because the amount of fucking people that I see that get fucking rear body locked or like sorry, like a body triangle or just their back taken and then just don't know how to escape the back. Like, how are you in the UFC and you don't know how to escape the back? It stresses me out more than anything. But like, I'm straight glazing JDM. I love JDM. He's one of my favorite fighters. I think we're gonna like, I'm gonna take JDM. Dude, I don't know if I want to go KO. I'm gonna go KO. Fuck it. I'm gonna go JDM KO probably round four KO. Be later in the fight. Bilal's not gonna get like tired, but like there's like a different, like, he's not gonna get gassed out. He's going to be more tired. Like by the time round four comes around, like he's not gonna be gassed, but he's gonna be like fatigued at least somewhat, and they're both gonna be sweaty, so it's harder to hold on to someone. And with like JDM's like unorthodox approach to escaping positions, I think he'll escape a position, get up against the cage, he'll body head him, he'll clip him maybe on the chin, he'll get him wobbled, Bilal will shoot a takedown, JDM will sort of defend it, maybe end up kneeing him again like he did with Burns, possibly. If not, he'll sort of like use elbows in the clinch and then like finish him off with ground and pound. That's what I believe is going to happen. Um, but yeah, so I think we'll go JDM by KO probably round four. I reckon round four, and he's going to be the welterweight champion, and everything will be good in the world, and I won't fucking kill myself. So there's that. I hate that it's in Canada, because the time zone's sort of wacky. What time does it start? Does it say anywhere here? Actually, it might. Who fucking cares? We don't need that in the fucking video. Right. That'll do me. Yeah, that's everything I've said here. So we'll just quickly go over it. I mean, is this every fight? Yeah, this is every fight, isn't it? No, it's not. There's a couple missing. There is a couple missing from this. Hold on. Fuck it. We'll just look here. Um, so decision, go him by decision, Santos by sub, Marc Andre by KO, Sterling by flatline KO because this guy sucks. Ion Bella will probably win by decision or something stupid, like just nothing that makes sense. Andrade will win by decision. Radke by KO. Saint Denis by KO because this guy's fucking terrible. Grasso decision. I think I had it. Um, Aldo probably by decision. Um, Shevchenko by Shevchenko by decision. And then JDM by KO round four. That's everything. Righto. I'll see you guys later. I'm probably gonna stream a bit later today. But yes, I'll upload this shit to YouTube soon.